The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
What truth?
That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind.
Hello, and this video is about the Asake concert crush that happened on the 15th of December, and I'll just be breaking down why this event was in fact a ritual that he definitely was aware of when I showed the numbers. So I'm not even going to waste time giving a backstory because I'm sure most people are aware of this event. So going straight in, as we can see, there's a lot of 33 symbolism, which is a number they like to use, 33, number of deception. As you know, 2 of the 3 women that were in critical condition in hospital died, and this was the news when the first woman died. Woman 33 died and 2 others in critical condition after 3,000 extra fans arrived at sold out gig. So you can see 333, 33-year-old dies after 3,000 extra fans arrived. So you see the threes there. Even the fact that he had 3 shows and all 3 of them were sold out, and the crush happened on the 3rd one, so that's 333 again. And then concert equals 33 in the full reduction. O2 Academy equals 33 in the full reduction. You can see the concert was the 3rd of 3 sold out dates, that's 33 again. Passed away equals 33 in the full reduction. 2 of the 3 women that had to remain in hospital passed away inside the hospital. Asake's birthday, which is the 13th of January, to the date of the first concert is exactly 333 days. So it goes to show that this event was definitely planned. And what's interesting is on his Instagram, he made a post on the 29th of November, and it's interesting because in the caption he says, "Let the December madness start now," in brackets, organized chaos. That's an interesting thing to say heading into December when this concert crush happens, by saying, "Let the December madness start now, organized chaos." So he's indirectly, or it's in plain sight, he's indirectly telling us the events that's about to transpire, and he puts in brackets organized chaos. The event was very chaotic, but the fact that he puts organized goes to show that this event that took place was planned. Whether the people that died were part of it or whether they didn't know and they were unfortunate casualties, that's another question. But either way, the event was definitely planned. And what's funny is that he made this post on the 333rd day of the year. So it's a very interesting time to make that post. Exactly 333 days within the year 2022. In the article, it says police said the 3 women critically injured in the crush were all in the foyer of the building, and foyer equals 33 as well in the full reduction cipher. So that's also interesting, and we'll break down why the foyer is also very important within this ritual. But the number 66 is also very prominent in this ritual, and they like to use 666, mark of the beast, and Satanism. So yeah, Thursday night, which is when the crush took place, equals 66. Organized chaos, which I showed in brackets in this post, equals 66. And then one of the audience members, Kumaru Ogunkoya, who is 36, spoke of saving hundreds of people by finding a fire exit and guiding them to safety out of the venue. And what's interesting is the age of this person, that's 36, and the 36 triangular number is 666. So it's an interesting age of the person. And why it's important as well is because obviously 666 is the mark of the beast, which for them is linked to the devil. It's the devil numbers. But obviously I broke down in one of my last videos what it actually means esoterically, 666. But they like to invert things and use things for their own meanings. But that's another story for another video. I actually explained it in my last video, the Satanic Drill Agenda. But what's interesting is because the 36 equals 666 in terms of triangular numbers, which for them is the sign of the devil, it's interesting the wording that they say within this statement by that this person saved hundreds of people by finding a fire exit, guiding them. So he guided the people that he saved to the fire. And obviously, you know, the 36 triangle number is 666, which is the devil numbers. So it's quite fitting that this person who's 36 guided them to the fire exit, you know, the devil and fire. So it's an interesting play on words in what they're trying to say here. He found a fire exit. And obviously in the Bible, he burned in eternal fire. So he guided them to the fire exit. So it's like guiding them to the fire, guiding them to the way of the devil, the 36-year-old, which equals 666. And then saving hundreds of people, which was in commas, equals 111 in the full reduction. 111 equals 3, and 3 is the amount of people that was in critical condition, 2 of which died. Continuing on with the 6s, his album that came out this year came out September the 8th, which is the 36th week of the year. And as I showed, the 36 triangular number is 666. Crush equals 66 in the reverse ordinal cipher. And then concert in the reverse Sumerian gematria cipher equals 666. Now, foyer, in which the 3 women that were critically injured were in during this crush, also equals 66. And now, why is the foyer important? Because what is a foyer? A foyer is an anteroom or lobby, especially of a theatre, intermediate area between the exterior and interior of a building, especially a theatre. So foyers are normally found in theatres, in which theatres are places of where acting takes place. And acting is something in which a lot of these celebrities are. They are actors. And when you act, you follow a script. And these events are planned out and scripted. So it's very ironic that these people were in the foyer of the building. If you type foyer in Google and look at the images, you'll see images with the Masonic checkerboard pattern, the pillars, the winding stairs. This is exactly how Masonic lodges look. They have the checkerboard floor, they have the winding stairs, and they have the pillars. So this is what foyers look like if you type it in Google. You can look for yourself. This is where the 3 people that were in critical condition, in which 2 died, were found in when this event took place. And that's also very interesting. Also, foyer in gematria has 21 in the reverse reduction, 23 in Chaldean gematria, and 33 in the full reduction cipher. And these numbers are the ages in the 3 women that were in critical condition, in which 2 died. The 23-year-old died and the 33-year-old died. And we're still yet to have an update on the 21-year-old, as far as I know. It's funny that in gematria, foyer has these 3 numbers, and these are the 3 ages in which the 3 women that were in critical condition. And when you add these numbers, when you add the numbers of the ages of these 3 women, this equals 77, in which theatre equals 77 in the English ordinal cipher. And remember, I explained foyers are usually found in theatres. So that's also very interesting. Asake and Chaos equal 98 and 89 reverse in the reverse ordinal cipher in gematria. And this was an event which was organized chaos. Also, Thursday night equals 69. O2 Academy equals 69, and Crush equals 69 in gematria. And when you add the date of when this crush took place, 15 plus 12 plus 20 plus 22, that equals 69. Crush equals 69, and the numbers of the date equals 69. Also, the 44 is very prominent within this because the first names of the 2 women that's died equal 44, and then December equals 44, the month in which this event took place, and hospital equals 44 in the place in which these 2 women died. So they all have 44 in their gematria. They both died in December in the hospital. 44. This is why I think that the people that died in the event was also part of the plan, and not so much just random unfortunate casualties. Whether they knew they was going to be part of the plan or not, that's another question. However, they were part of the plan because the numbers of even their names and ages matches very well with this event. The crush took place with 14 days remaining of the year, December 17th, and full reduction of the ages of the 3 women equal 14. I even find it interesting the way it's been laid out. Asake 11, 12 and 15th December sold out, but it literally says Asake sold out, in which he did. For this ritual to take place, you have to be a part of some form of a cult, because his posts that I showed, in which the days they were posted, even the fact that he, in one of his shows, he brought a goat on stage, and he's got a lot of goat symbolism within some of his pictures, shows what side he's on and who he pledges his allegiance to. But it's just interesting that it says Asake sold out. Yeah, he sold out his shows, but he's also sold out because he's a part of these occults. And sold out shares numbers with death, the 25, and you can see the 38 and 83 reversed. And obviously, you know, these are the numbers associated with death. Mother and death also share the 7997 reversed and the 3883 reversed, and the 33-year-old that died was a mother. And then when you add the dates of the shows, the 11th, 12th and 15th, this also equals 38. And if you watch my videos, you will know that 38 is one of the numbers associated with death. And the date between which his album came out, the 8th of September, and the date in which the crush took place on the 15th was exactly 3 months and 8 days, which again, 38. One of the women that died, the 23-year-old, equals 83 because the 23rd prime number is 83. So even the age of the second person that died is also very important. It's also interesting that on the day one of the 3 females that were in hospital died was the same day in which Croatia defeated Morocco in the World Cup for the 3rd place match. So Croatia came 3rd in the World Cup the same day in which one of the 3 women died. The World Cup has a lot of 8 symbolism, and critical condition equals 88 in its full reduction cipher. And 8 people were taken to hospital with injuries following the incident on Thursday night. 3 were in critical condition, which equals 88, but 8 people were taken to the hospital. So there's a lot of 8 symbolism as well. And it's just quite interesting that one of the 3 women died on the same day Croatia won their 3rd place match against Morocco. Then Asake and the name of one of the females that died, Rebecca, also shared 37 and 222 in Sumerian gematria, and 222 is the year in which we're in, 2022. You take away the 0, and then Rebecca also equals 28 in the full reduction cipher, and the date between her death and Asake's birthday next year is 28 days, which is very interesting. Asake's birthday is January the 13th, which would equal 113, so the first month, 13th day, 113. And the full name of the other female that died, Gabrielle Hutchinson, equals 311 reverse in gematria. So that's Asake's birthday in reverse, 113, 311. Also in Sumerian gematria, her numbers is 1212, 1212, and she died on the 12th month with 12 days remaining of the year. She died on December the 19th. That's the 12th month with 12 days remaining. So that's also very, very interesting. But yeah, that's all for now regarding this ritual. I didn't want to go too much into Asake's character and his background himself, as I'm not really interested in that. It's more so in the event that occurred and why this event was in fact a ritual and planned and scripted from a very long time ago. But yeah, that's all for now, and you just got to be aware of these events that happen. And whilst I'm not saying that these events are fake and are not real, because someone can obviously say, like, I was there, I saw it happen, I'm not saying it's fake or not real. I'm just saying that some events are actually fake and others happen but are planned. They are planned events, and the numbers in this clearly show that this was, again, a planned event. Whether the people that died were aware they were going to die or not, I don't know. However, they were scripted to be a part of this plan. So this was a planned event, a planned ritual, and I'll leave it there. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and do everything else that I haven't mentioned. And on that note, peace.
I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you. You need people like me.